Yes, it's a fun, pleasant pleasure to be here again this evening, Wednesday, the 6th day in the month of April 2022. Exactly 5:01 by we own time. Slimio plus Shola, we don't carry and come again. Wait till we carry come, that's your love show. That show, we say they meant every relationship we don't they broken. That show where they hook up people, where they find man, they find woman, to be woman, they find man. That show where they give you nothing but the best as far as marriage and home affairs they concerned. So ladies and gentlemen, to go on this journey with me and no other person but Slimmy T.
Thank you. I'm very well. I mean, it's a cold day.
Yep.
I don't know. The rain just choose to come visit us today, and it was so breezy, extremely breezy. In short, I've been seeing so.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it can't be very okay. But you know when the rain be fall, like I've been no for say go fall like that. I never saw that coming.
We
be fall. Yes.
From
Oregun side. Yes. I just pray. I pray say no life be follow down we be shelley, but we don't gradually enter the season and stuff, and I think it's just okay for us to want to prepare for the weather, especially if now say your roof they leak. This is not the perfect time, because the only thing that was on my mind this morning, I just asked myself, say, did I lock my window? That was the only thing that was ringing in my head. So I want to pray. If not, please, me not start to find accommodation for steaming, because with the kind of rain we had in Lagos, if your window be there open with that breeze, just not saying a water bed, you will sleep on top.
Wow.
I'm telling you. So I am seriously praying. I say, okay, if I don't even lock the one, okay, no, maybe the one while they sleep in, maybe they locked, but the other room, maybe they open. I don't mind because I don't sleep there. But then I get some things, valuable things for them, so I don't even feel pray. So I feel imagine people will say their drainage systems they faulty at the moment and stuff. I don't feel imagine what they're going to go through.
Wow.
Some people,
they're
going to use bucket and bowl or something. They use and they take pack water.
Use scoop.
Right, now, what are you doing there? How's the day been?
Yeah, it's been wonderful. We give glory to God. And now midweek with this. Like,
yes, we told them Happy New Month last week.
Yes, did we?
Yes, I did. I was like, by the time we come again next week, it will be new month. That will be entering into April.
Okay, we give them advance, because I don't say the...
Okay, like now? No, we haven't done that now.
Okay.
But then
no, what did they try to talk? We say, as at Wednesday last week, never started.
No, yeah, but we like in advance, yes.
Advance,
and we are grateful that we made it.
We made it, and we are grateful to say on ourselves, make can be what we will carry come today. Now, very serious story, real life story. This is super story. And we need Papa, Mama, Uncle, and Auntie. Make una advise this lady, because this one now what they share for with society. Many people say don't fall into this kind of thing. We say they just keep them as what Yoruba they call isonueku. That is when masquerade mess under a garment, no fear run away from the smell. Go day inside.
But it is this one, no fear run.
Now the lady said, run now. What be your excuse? She said she don't fit tell people the reason why she want.
But no, I will tell people, because now when I keep quiet, people my own go because I keep quiet, now it make me reach this level. Shala, now because unless if you don't make up your mind, say no,
because you keep quiet, you reach this level.
It's because I kept quiet, because if I did not know.
No, I beg to disagree.
But I did not know.
I know you did not know. But why you keep quiet to this level now? Because of what they call societal trend.
No, I will talk.
The package where they give us say this now make you enter till that point. Now
because I did not know.
And you did not know.
I did not know.
And you would have known
if
blackmail.
What?
I use the word blackmail, because I blackmail if you look at.
Shala, shine your eye. Well. Look your back. Now song but now song but na reality.
Real life story. The lady was close to tears and I don't know what me have to talk down. May we just serve on as the hot. Make on ourselves come chook mouth from our wealth of experience. Because all the little ones where we try good. Now deliberate.
That was deliberate, and that's so unfair.
Deliberate,
you don't coerce people into you cajoled her.
You lobby her.
You lobbied her into it. Our marriage is not any marriage where they on the seats can never work.
Yes,
that's why she will
leave
the marriage. That's why she will leave the marriage.
But what will be the excuse where she go tell people?
See, with time, I had to open up. By the time you start, people start thinking Slim is the bad one.
Okay.
When the time reach, because if I stay in marriage now for 5 years, is people will not be thinking, when she was a young girl, only God knows how many men she has slept it. It's only God knows. Not only that, and you see this thing where they talk, where they happen, Shola. Now, what thing they happen for so many marriages these days? They tend to blame the woman. Because they are quick to blame the woman that she must have done rubbish when she was young. not knowing that she's actually in that marriage to cover up for the man. Whoa, don't even let me. I don't even want to get angry.
Doctor self, na space, no, they left out for today's discussion.
They can like talk.
We need you. Certified medical doctors 1 year. Share solution even day because all this one where they wet on appetite, So now because once you drop
anyway,
it like
let
it's
doctors
hot.
and come because when me I'm looking at that, see where small. Period. Period.
No, they wet in the appetite, they go like that because once we drop it like it's hot.
Definitely. Definitely. I think with the way things be today, we'll just like go straight up. Yes, I know say we'd always get some things, say we'd always talk about
today matter
and stuff, but this one enough. You don't reach to even talk about. You understand?
Yes.
Because we need plenty reactions, we need plenty contributions on top of the show because really I dey feel for the babe, I dey feel for the woman. I know it's just a lot, you know, a lot that they make me speechless as a matter of fact. But like what Shola and I don't talk, I think it's just okay for us to go for the break where you get to see the letter, and when we come back, you know already say it will be hot on top of the show tonight. But I know they like anything will be forced. You don't no use na mago you take marry me. They suppose pro. Yes.
That's Sansotan.
Yeah, late Sansotan. Okay, so it is what it is. Sheon, if you guys are ready, take us away. Take us away. My name is Jane, and I think I'm in a big trouble. I met my husband in a religious center, which I won't like to disclose the name for personal reasons. We started dating in the church, and what we started as a joke manifested into what the whole congregation became aware of. Whenever I visit Uche, the farthest we've ever gone is a kiss, as he usually gives me the excuse that we can't do anything until we marry. I don't find it funny, but as a fellow believer, I had to play along. We attended different counseling classes where they advised us to wait till after wedding before touching each other, and I concur. We had a very colorful wedding last month, and to my surprise, 2 weeks after the wedding, my husband still gave me baseless excuses. Last 2 weeks, I got the shocker of my life. Slimy and Chola, if I'd seen this in a movie, I would have doubted it, but this is for real. My husband's manhood is just like that of a 5-year-old boy. I was shocked when I saw it, and since then, he has been begging me to keep it a secret. My questions are, where would I start from? How or who do I explain this dilemma to? Is there even a solution? Because as it seems, I am really sad that he deceived me into the marriage. Please, viewers, I need your advice. Okay, guys, welcome back on top of the show. Still on top of your #1 family entertainment channel. Yes, WAP TV. I know, say it's Wednesday. Marry me definitely now in the watch. No be mistake, okay? Especially for those persons that join us for the very first time. And I don't say the matter where Shola or plus me carry come today. As a matter of fact, I must say the matter where they send us because we are just messengers, bloody messengers. Do you understand? Where they send us today. And I say it carry for back, it carry for front, it carry for chest. If full grand, it remain because if you say this no they happen, you'll see situations, you hear cases like this, and your mind go they ask yourself, say, shit things like this, see they happen under the earth, my dear. You see they happen because if you know they happen, Jay no go get mind to write us. It don't happen no, and she they believe say una way they watch. Now feel help her. Now why we even open the lines early. Now why we want to talk about them early. You know, because she they watch this night and she won't hear her contributions. Waiting at say may she do. She may she leave the marriage because me, I was just telling Shola now because it vex me. You understand? Me, I'm really pissed, extremely pissed because whatever it is where you start with a lie, it just be like when you feel say you want like cover up something. My mother go tell me say you may get like 101 lie after that one lie we wanted because if they lie this one, there's another lie you must tell to cover, and it continues like that. So any marriage, and if you won't even lie, if not a relationship, okay, fine, commitment never day. But when you can't lie, you deceive person marry you. How you want to sustain that marriage? Because the truth is, no matter the thing be where they hide, with time, Shola, if you fail to review your status before we marry, trust me, along the line, I go know about
unknowingly.
Unknowingly, I go find out. If man wey get low sperm count.
People where they keep password. Some people, because I don't want to mention it, some people they hide their. When God won't catch them easily.
See, if you want to talk to yourself, say with your full chest. Say with your. If you want to say, if you want to.
They catch them without. Allah man layon. Allah won't layon. God no go chase.
You don't say you get sleepless night.
Catch them.
Red and dead without stress.
I do know the funniest part.
You
know the funniest part. No be me. It's not me.
I'm just saying like
that my friend that the thing happened to.
Why wait though? You know last week I know this matter is crucial.
About my friends.
Wait, because the things that your friends used to do. Like this your friend now that is using password. You understand?
Wonderful people.
It's the same. Shout out to them in case they're watching. This your friend now that is using password. First off, all wrong. You understand? Because
Otuwan keep it.
Private.
The time where you want open phone. You don't say the wife they come from bedroom, they behind curtain.
They watch am.
I like compress everything like this.
She legit tap and study.
She no even bother. She no even do like say for midnight.
And not be the first time they go catch a lie.
Yeah,
don't be second time.
You know that my friend. You know that my friend. That's all. My friend, we don't weak. We don't sleep. Also, one she baby for you know what they do. One rete. You know when they rete, they play with her well in the night so that the sleep go deep. You know how
they sleep well. Massage.
My friend tell me say women are powerful. See if I see as in wife play that night, you know gonna say what day. Around 2:30 like this, you just say, bah! Get up! He said, "This is an arm robber first enter." He said, "Je." Because they know, the arm robber just who is?
No, you go first say sit up. Sit up. Are you awake?
So you.
Are you awake?
So you said this kind of. You can write all these lovely messages.
How long on air do you want to
lie? Now the question here is, no matter what you hide before marriage,
with time,
when you enter,
do you understand? It go reveal itself. So for
you
to
really marriage, even in friendship,
whatever, just see. Being you is never expensive. Yes, let's read the letter, please.
Let me just run through the letter for those who just come in, so that we'll begin the profile solution. My name is Jane, and I think I'm in a big trouble. I met my husband in a religious center, which I won't like to disclose the name for personal reasons. We started dating in the church, and what we started as a joke manifested into what the whole congregation became aware of. Whenever I visit Uche, the farthest we've ever gone is a kiss, as he usually gives me this excuse that we can't do anything until we marry. I don't find it funny, but as a fellow believer, I had to play along. We attended different counseling classes where they advised us to wait till after wedding before touching each other, and I concur.
Which is normal.
We had a very colorful wedding last month, and to my surprise, 2 weeks after the wedding, my husband still gave me baseless excuses. Last 2 weeks, I got the shocker of my life. Slimy and Shola, if I had seen this in a movie, I would have doubted it. But this is for real.
Sure.
My husband's manhood is just like that of a 5-year-old boy.
Bam.
I was shocked when I saw it, and since then, he has been begging me to keep it a secret.
There's no secret in anything.
My questions are, where would I start from? That's one. How or who would I explain this dilemma to, Odimeji? Is there even a solution, Odimeta? Because as it seems, I'm really sad that he deceived me into the marriage.
He lied to you.
Please, viewers.
He lied to you. See, may I tell you something there? Like, if not low sperm count,
we for talk, maybe himself,
medicine, no. Why you no go know? Why you no go know?
No, specific get low sperm counts, make you no know. Very possible.
But maybe I was off about on Saturday.
Very possible.
But wait, where I'm even going to is, if not that one, is still treatable.
Yes.
Do you understand? It can still be managed, Abi. But now this one, if like person will be say no get height, you know say you get age or you get how old person go be. When we say they'll tell you say you no feel grow again. Like everybody gets, you understand? Like there's a particular stage you get to in life, you know that you cannot grow bigger. Just like the way our fingers are, you know these fingers cannot grow longer. You understand? So for things like this, I go want make a doctor call me or maybe they fit do operation. Me, I'm just thinking. I just want to think outside the box because for me this is natural.
You see, another thing we have to look at here is let us speak as an adult that we are. For this woman to cry out, obviously it's not that it's on the average. There are some that, you know,
so like they say 5-year-old.
5-year-old.
Talk
so that means it's extremely small. That's one. Then number two, if it's extremely small, do we say that this bra in question, bra Ushe, definitely intentionally lured Jane into the wedding?
Yes.
That's first question.
Obviously.
Number two, if it has happened like that, you as a woman where they watch us, if now you be Jane, wait till you go do, you go cope with that kind of thing, manage, or you go shout. And if you want shout, remember, wait till you go tell people. Say
I don't even want people. See, right now, for now, it's not even about the people. It's about myself.
It's about yourself, but at least your siblings will ask you.
Maybe for my family, I don't have reasons to hide from my family. When I mean my family, I talk about my first family, like my immediate family,
father, mother,
yes, and my siblings. I will let you because I need them to know the truth.
Let
because
them not perceive you
you
as a
get
bad person.
as a bad person, like how on earth would you marry and then you're already living your marriage? I will legit let them know. And by the way, I would have also seeked theirs. I don't think a sane family, unless if I'm agreeing not to give birth or yes, place of love and stuff. But it's so sad that this bro be actually deceived this woman. See, let's more own up our. If you get flaws, if you get some, some.
We've seen some ladies, because this is not limited to guys.
Yes.
We've seen some ladies too, where we say
some deformities.
We've seen some ladies too, where we say during courtship they wear different things. The one for front, the one for back.
Yes.
And they will go the guy house.
You go to say na flat. Everything lawyer. Nothing for front. No United. No Arsenal. Everything is just
and
there.
when we say nothing at all now, nobody say, say there are some that will say that okay, this one is manageable, it's normal, maybe not just a size. But I mean nothing at all.
So that's why we have to just preach it. Like you need to come out the way you are.
When the guy go the girl house, you go they say no, you can't do.
Or you be like girl will be say at every point where they go, and it's insane. Do you sleep with makeup? Like you dey go the guy house, every time you go to the guy's house, you're always looking pink, beautiful and stuff. And then the guy marry you, put for house, finish. The next thing they look, you're like,
they wash
really?
Out and
you understand? Really? Is this? Do you get? That's what I'm saying. So we need to take deceit out of relationship and marriage.
Now, this guy now begins to treat you anyhow.
Because not be waiting marry now.
People go cause say I dey maltreat you. You said go dey talk say maltreat you, but you know wetin you do.
I'm just sad about this one because really it's really uncalled for. You should have just told her, see if she like you with your situation.
Even
if because ordinarily, yes, now ordinarily we know that it's enough. Sex before marriage obviously don't be just churches. Ethically, we know say that is what is obtainable in this part of the world. Do you understand? So if you have a situation like that, it is just okay for you to let your babe know that, babe, if she like me, I feel say love conquers everything, Shola. If you like a person, you go look beyond the person's deformities. You look beyond the person's errors, flaws, and stuff. You go legit go with that person. So I believe, say, if you get that kind of problem, like, okay, say, not be you create yourself. Do you understand? And maybe not even accident or maybe not injection while you were growing or something. So that because for such,
that's why even we beg doctors where they watch to call us.
Yes.
What are the factors where they responsible for this kind of thing? Then what will even be the panacea? What will be the solution? Way forward.
I mean, if I talk my way forward there.
Because I don't know, even if not topic with Dr. Bat, fear us chook mouth into, because this is a serious topic ravaging some homes as we speak.
You don't ravage Jane home right now.
They cause a lot. So please,
if she loves the guy, obviously she will have no choice but to stay. If there's, I don't know, medically, I don't know if there's anything they can do.
Okay, let's take Juliet. Juliet, good evening. Good evening, Juliet.
I don't also experience what we are.
Juliet, good evening. How is Enugu? I want to believe this is network.
Yep.
So now network issue be that. Please try call us back, Juliet. And if you watch us for the very first time, marry me now what they do with Slimmy and Shola. What would they do on top of this program? Now to bring the stories where people send for us, we go calm down, type and voice and can't give people go can't shook mouth to help find solution. No, if we say one way, no enter market, different lungu, enter market. Before 3, 4, 5 person chook mouth, you say we don't they know the solution to your own problem. And if you be man where they look for very beautiful wiki on top this segment, on top this program, the segment they will say go find beautiful wiki. You can't be a woman that is you define opaka, define correct guy, yes, so define boy we say set, hook up segment self. Yes, Sabi, you get products where you sell, you want to make the whole world know as far as it relates to marriage, be it suits, wedding gown, ring, shoes. Sabi, they even sell cake, they do what did they sell wine,
accessories
where they use for wedding. You get fine all where you want to make the whole world know. You be MC, you be DJ,
alaga stand,
anything. Where you know say they chop money for wedding.
Yes, so
in fact, hype men say they chop money for wedding these days.
These days, outside MC, hype man shared live band go day, DJ go day.
Live band, you know. John, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
How you doing, John?
I'm okay.
I hope so you get the old gist.
You say what?
You get the old gist where we are.
You say?
You get the story where we they treat.
Yeah, so good evening, I'm with you.
So go on, reduce your volume and chook mouth.
Turn down your volume.
Turn down your volume.
Yeah, I got the gist.
Okay, oh yeah, talk. Chook mouth.
Wow. No, that's so loud.
Well, John, that's so loud. Please try call us back.
I beg, John, once you call or other callers, what happened?
Caller is done with his duty.
Yeah. Okay, so for other callers, please, now know the
Sunday,
rules.
welcome on board.
Yes, Sundays around. Okay, so you guys know the rules. Please help us turn down the volume radio on your TV sets just before you come. I'm sure he actually tells them, because I don't did there before we go tell them reduce your volume. But people would like to do otherwise, so please. This now waiting you go to guess when your volume dey high, go just dey shout and we no go fit hear ourselves. And today we have something extremely crucial to talk about. We would expect we'll get so many calls so that at least Jane will pick something back. So please call us with those numbers. And just in case maybe numbers don't work, you can always Skype. I mean, our Skype ID is just there on the screen. Feel free to Skype at us. WAP TV. Just search for WAP TV on Skype. It comes out, and then you Skype, we get to see your face. It's as simple as that, you know.
And babe, I feel this is not limited to only body physique.
Nope.
There are some people where we say they get terminal diseases.
You get HIV positive.
You HIV positive, you get kidney issue, you get liver issue, you get some heart problems.
Yeah.
You said you
don't even hide anything.
It's always good.
Don't just express your the right person would.
If you just tell your partner.
I mean, there was a girl. I remember there was this video that I saw then. Sometimes was it late last year? Shout out to her now because she's actually married. She be SS.
Oh, sorry. Can we take
mercy?
Oh Lord of mercy, mercy, mercy.
Oh Lord of mercy, mercy, mercy.
Hello.
Wow.
Good evening, Mercy.
Good evening.
Oh yeah, chook mouth for the matter.
Yes, we are.
Wow. Mercy, turn down
your volume and contribute. That's what we're saying. There is no how we can have
how long are we going to do this now?
Okay, there's no how we can have that communication if your volume is not turned down. Please reduce the volume on your TV set immediately when your call connects.
Yeah.
Or
just take if people did there, just step away from your TV so that we'll hear you. Just in case it'll be only you did there, all right? So we don't miss like 3 calls now, and you can just imagine, you know. Please, guys, just help us turn them down, reduce them. It's okay. We know some at times I go 1 year and a half. I understand the feeling, but you know, so that production will feel go well for us so they hear in the studio. Because the essence of all of this now for feedback. You know, we need to hear from you guys. That is why Slim is here. That is why Shola is here. It doesn't make sense if at the end of the day we don't get any of our feedback on this very topic. So you're talking about health issues. So I was talking about a girl, where she said every guy, she was crying. Is any guy where she tell about her situation? Promise.
Sorry, let's take Promise.
I promise that this will connect. Oh.
Good evening, Promise.
Good evening.
Yeah, chook mouth for the matter.
Yeah. My advice to her is that before then, she's supposed to know about what she's going into. Like, there's supposed to be a sex before marriage. I'm not in support of the part of saying they should not be sex, because you have to know what you're going into.
But she said their religious center. She said their religious center no permit them.
Okay. But since she already gotten into it, she has to stick with it to find a solution with the man.
She has to live with it.
Something.
Did you just say
solution to
Promise,
that?
did you just say live with it?
He shocked you too, ba?
I think you have to just stick to it and find a solution with the man, which she really loves the man.
Okay.
In situations like that, do you think there's a solution?
You say?
Do you think there's a solution?
Hello?
Do you think there's a solution to that? think he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, but at least
Yes.
So every guy where she tell say she be SS, then they always leave her. Like everybody will just jackpot. When she tell them like this, they just start. You understand? So she started crying on social media. She was so broken. Like she was just tired of this. Like the last one again. Like why? So she can't promise herself. So she's not going to tell anybody about her health challenge again. Say she'll just enter the relationship and all of that. But funny enough, the last person she like the new relationship, because it was just the wedding picture me I saw. How did you meet, or how, there's this thing, this page I follow. So now there she can't narrate, like she opened up to the guy na AA, and he actually like, I love you, my love should be able to cover up for this and stuff. So I feel say the right person will actually come through regardless of your predicament. Do you understand? So you don't need to live on the seat. You don't need to, be in a relationship because, or you deceive the person. How long are you going to keep lying? Especially for a case like that, maybe say you always get crises and stuff, would you, at every point where you calm down, what do you want to tell the guy? Or you can't tell the guy, say, if you don't know, say, be SS before now marry.
And the same, I think, okay, let's take Peculiar. Peculiar, good evening.
Good evening. My name is Peculiar, calling from Abuja.
Yeah, Peculiar, you don't hear what happen. What do you feel on top of this matter?
Yes, the truth of the matter is that the lady did not know. She's not aware of the situation.
Definitely.
So, for me, if there's no solution medically, I think she should leave the marriage. Because if she was to be the one that is not able to bear child, that man would have been, the man would have not been ready to stay with her.
I concur.
So, I will advise her she leaves the man. Or if there's a solution, she stays together and look for the solution and help out. But if there's no solution, she should just leave the marriage. Because men in situation where women cannot give them children, they don't bear with them. You see their parents start bringing other...
I was almost saying that. So we're not going to generalize. Some men, when we say, now then we will help you fight their own pain.
Look for a medical solution. If there is none, then she should leave the marriage and go ahead with her life.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you so
much.
No, we're not going to generalize. I know say, because really, if we turn this table, Shola, me and you know wetin go happen. Now, why they talk say, left to me, solution no day. Obviously, I go keep my verdict to the end of the show. Because if now woman, this 4-4, she don't get names, like the name go don't full plenty paper. They don't call her names. Different things that they go don't talk. The family of the guy said they don't talk. Well, don't waste your time. No, you are not growing younger. They will not arrange one opeku. I bet you call her that time. Opeke. They don't arrange her for ram.
From
now,
village.
but women, she can even stay in that marriage for years. I should say, what they do, and just the fact say she feel betrayed. She they feel say he could have just told me like this now waiting they walk into and stuff. Like if I want to stay with you, I will stay with you regardless. So I should say now that feeling of betrayal, now they pain now the most. If it even not be the Egypt herself.
Yes, if you not be
do you understand? Yes. Imagine not be the sex. It could just be the fact that she was betrayed, she was lured into. You understand? And you did not tell me. So what will be the other things that they hide from? Because now I'm going to find it very difficult to trust you. Do you understand?
And on the same note, this also applies to those who say they go don't born one or two before they marry.
And you know go tell the person as the
both as a man or as a woman. Women are easily being stigmatized on top of this kind of thing. Rebecca, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
How are you doing?
I did fine, first time caller.
Whoa!
Oh, really?
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Rebecca.
Thank you so much.
We're there with you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, go on.
Something like this happened to me, to a person close, as in exactly.
Wow.
So, to me, most of the times, I don't think there is a solution to it. But I advise her to voice out. Because even God knows that, even though she get out of that marriage, she can get married to another person and it's not in the basis of adultery. Because if the marriage is young and there is an issue like that, if she voices it out and there's no solution, so she can just walk out of that marriage and go on with her life.
What did your friend do?
After all, she will go on with her life because there is this Holiness World Movement, one ministry like that. The headquarters is at Abuja, so that's Pastor Paul Rinka. He even preach about it. If you have issue like this, if you can voice it out as soon as possible. So that is, you can't take it. Even God knows. So you can just walk out of the marriage and get married to another person else. After all, the guy seems to deceive her because he knows his situation. That could be the reason why, even after the marriage, he was like giving her excuses, business excuses like that.
Yeah.
So that's my advice.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. She said this kind of thing happened to a person which she said even know.
I say waiting the person walked away.
Walked away.
Because he don't get no solution to it. How long are we going to keep?
Like they talk before the call coming on the same note, now still waiting they happen to those who say you don't born one, you don't born two. Yoruba people go talk say I'm baby on Sharon. Yes, some people will turn you down. You get several turn downs. Immediately when you tell a guy say I have a child. But better it is you do so than when the relationship don't enter 2, 3, 4 years. The man who can't believe say this is our first child.
Hey.
You can't say I get one
picking outside.
The same thing applicable to a woman too. Let's take blessing. Bleh bleh.
Hello?
Oh bleh bleh.
Hello?
Blessing, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Blair.
Blessing, reduce them. Reduce your volume. She did.
Obviously.
She don't go. She don't go.
Yeah, so the same thing like I dey talk, they applicable to women too. Because you as a man, we don't born one son, we no tell the woman go dey believe say that one a child, na him be the first child of the family. You now can't go bring one son from somewhere where the woman don't even think say na her son be the head of the family. And these days, maybe the woman don't even can't do anything legal with you.
Hey,
meaning say that boy wey dey outside na the same
yes.
not older because he has more equal rights. So imagine that kind of thing. If you get pikin before you enter marriage, tell the person will go wait. Person will go.
Don't lie,
instead
enter
of
marriage.
when you can't enter.
And the repercussion of your lie, they
see the
bigger
repercussion
than,
of that pikin own, the one wey me I see.
The repercussion is always crazy. Trust me.
Babe, up till now, the man still dey take am.
Obviously, because he's not the wicked woman now. Because now you go they tell and say, if they tell you now say which waiting be the other thing where I don't know now.
I say they say
be that is where they hide.
People wey know their talk say they feel they happy now, they play.
And the next thing go remember the child and it go just become a problem.
What's it?
Especially if at that time the boy can't come near the guy. Rita.
Hello.
Hi, good evening, Rita.
Hi, good evening.
How you doing?
I'm fine. No.
Okay, so
how you off today?
Now there we do. Now the work we still do.
For the matter where they grab, they hear them, they listen. So me, I'm married already. I'm married, but to be sincere with you, number one, the guy deceived the lady.
Yeah.
Number two, I don't think that kind of situation have a solution because if you
go on, Rita.
If he has a solution, the guy would have solved it before getting married.
Yes.
So if I am in that lady's shoe, and I will just voice out to my parents first. Then I will tell them the reason because this thing we are all matured. There's nothing to hide there. I will tell them this is the reason why I want to file a divorce. Then look for another guy. It's better because he can't hide it.
Thank you.
He can't keep quiet. He cannot keep quiet because this is first matter. No, we are all human beings. You can't bear it.
I'm telling you, how long she won't bear her? How long?
Yes, like, how long? How long?
Oh. Thank you, Rita, Jerry.
Thank you very much, Rita.
I think I also been pick a point now for waiting Rita talk. Like, you know, say assuming this thing been get cured, this ain't for never find cure.
Which is very
for that how old way don't come, the years where you don't spend all this. You don't find all the cure where if you find. So it's to let you know that cure no day for him. Now why it been reached that stage? And I don't tell you, say there's nothing hidden under the sun again. Society go talk, they will keep quiet. Everything like just a matter of time. You cover me, you tell me.
Okay, on top of that, let's go on this break. Most definitely when we come back, we're going to do hook up and every other thing going to follow. Go nowhere. Marry me.
They come.
We'll be right back.
Jane, and I think I'm in a big trouble. I met my husband in a religious center, which I won't like to disclose the name for personal reasons. We started dating in the church, and what we started as a joke manifested into what the whole congregation became aware of. Whenever I visit Uche, the farthest we've ever gone is a kiss, as he usually gives me the excuse that we can't do anything until we marry. I don't find it funny, but as a fellow believer, I had to play along. We attended different counseling classes where they advised us to wait till after wedding before touching each other, and I concur. We had a very colorful wedding last month, and to my surprise, 2 weeks after the wedding, my husband still gave me baseless excuses. Last 2 weeks, I got the shocker of my life. Slimy and Chola, if I'd seen this in a movie, I would have doubted it, but this is for real. My husband's manhood is just like that of a 5-year-old boy. I was shocked when I saw it, and since then, he has been begging me to keep it a secret. My questions are, where would I start from? How or who do I explain this dilemma to? Is there even a solution? Because as it seems, I am really sad that he deceived me into the marriage. Please, viewers, I need your advice.
Yes, you don't see Larry, handsome Larry, dark, lovely looking guy. Sitting at Larry, Lagos Oga, sexy. See his punk. See his lovely fingernails. Oga, I don't put melanin pump.
I was a businessman.
That guy, they drip.
Drip, glory.
He say, Lagos in the based, age 25 years. I'm a businessman. I need a girl that is ready for a steady and serious relationship. Between the ages of 21 and 24 years, she does not have to be working, but must have a positive mindset towards the future.
That's everything. You have to have a very positive mindset, so that now if you relate together.
Because being a businessman.
And you need a supporting system.
Look at his shirts. Very lovely shirts.
Yeah. All right, so you jeff for Larry. Say Larry said go jet back for you, and say no go date am based on deceive.
Yeah, so no go breaking hearts.
No go breaking hearts. Then you know what to do. I'm sure his profile is on our page, yes, on IG. Go there. I should be on Facebook too. Go there and tell Larry why it has be you. All right. So go there and say your marketing, just in case you are watching. I know say Shola don't talk am before. Say we also do hook up on top of the show, and the beauty about our own hook up, so you don't get to pay for it. It's for free. All we need is just a good picture of yourself.
Of course.
Give us your profile. Shigban, Obaton. All right. So if you're watching the show and you're single, you want to get mingled on the show, please send us your name. Send us a very good picture of yourself. Just go give us your profile so that I know go hard for Slimy and Shola to put up on the screen. And guess what? You get to see yourself right here on top of the channel. So we are going back to our story. For those who just join us, I hope I don't take time to read the story. But for those who don't join us before, we don't watch, thank you so much. For those who don't call too, thank you so much. See, they take more calls because we still get time, right? We still have more time, so we are taking more calls. With the ask now, so it's not Slimy Jane do. Do you guys think she should walk away from the marriage? Is there a cure? She been asked us plenty questions.
Of course.
She said whether cure day. As she won't narrate this thing now to family and friends, so they ask questions like, Jane, you married yesterday, you are divorcing today. Wishes are involved. This one, wishes are not involved. But that's now why she ask human beings, say, what do you guys think? What should she do? May she stay in, may she move in. Whatever it is, just feel free to tell us on the show.
Yeah, so let us know. Tell us what you feel. Most definitely, people still want to talk.
As Angel is telling us. Hope Angel provide a solution.
Angel.
I'm there.
Yeah, good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
Oh, yeah, chook mouth for the matter.
Yes, concerning the situation, I'm thinking that, you see, the lady in question.
Wow, Sheil.
I don't think there is a medical solution to this.
Are you a doctor?
No.
Are you a doctor?
I don't think there's a medical solution. And if there is something that can be done aside from leaving the marriage, if it's pleasure that she lacks, there can be a way the guy should settle the situation with the lady. He should be lenient with her to know that she's a woman also, and so she's a human being. Even when we are talking of inequality or equality or whatever bullshit, he should know this is a human being. You can't keep her like that. As a man, looking at it from some angle, you see that if it's the lady that is having this kind of a situation, the man will take it like crazy.
Sure. Evans would have let loose.
I'm glad you know.
So you should look at it from other perspectives instead of telling her to keep it a secret. And then how long will she continue in the marriage like that without being let's just say without being satisfied?
Without being satisfied, that's the word.
And by the way, Seth, she they no go born.
That's what I'm saying.
They want to give birth because with time people will start asking, like, you guys have been married for years.
And
what is
start asking? And society today, they'll start putting it on the lady's head.
Yes.
I'm just glad
that is at fault, not knowing that she's covering up for the guy. So the guy has to look for a way to sort the thing out, or if not, better still, she should get the satisfaction elsewhere.
That one I will not want support. So that's infidelity. That's infidelity. We want to be a party to that.
Well, then she should get out of the marriage.
She should file for a divorce.
That's better said.
That's better said than infidelity. Because at the end of the day, if infidelity is certain, a case where she's supposed to win, she don't lose them again. She don't lose them again. So, Angel, thank you very much. Most definitely, I want to believe that's the last call we'll be able to entertain for the day. Simply because we said we'll just give our own little reactions, then we'll get music to sign us out. Number one, wait till me, I go just talk. We say, make we shine our eye way before we enter into any relationship. Because now you know your mind, the mind of your partner. You don't know. And there's always something shocking about somebody you think you know. There's always something. I learned that from an elderly man. He said there's always something shocking about somebody you feel you know. So you know if you know person finish. So try. How people talk say Tio Juba Farabale. If I calm down, at times, if we are not being carried away by the frivolities of I love you, you love me, you suppose maybe we're on a day inside ourselves, we won't go we. If you use age, some guys, yes, body go stand, you know all those things. Well, those things, how man go day with you, you know, go for one day and on a court for months, wear boxers or tight wear or just jeans, everything to zip up. And the same thing for a woman. You should know there's something wrong. If this is not in normal circumstances, something should be wrong. So please, want to beseech you, make we shine our eye away. And you don't hear the one way people profile for you. If you know, say you know if you old body, better make you file for a divorce. So. Tell your people,
cheating in your marriage.
Yes, tell your people, like one of the callers said.
Yes, so, I mean, Shola don't basically talk everything I want to talk, you know, because I just totally agree with everything when you don't talk. How long are you going to keep hiding it a secret? You know, so before the society go begin, they give you name when it be your own. First off, you own your. I think the first person where you owe the respect to tell now your family. All right, so let them know the situation of things. You know, let them know what be the predicament where they face right now for this marriage. And secondly, because me, like others, I also believe say that thing no get cure. I no believe say cure day for them. But you guys can still do your research, can still like to visit your doctor. Yes. Because if cure day, by now, bros go don't get the cure even before he marry you. So for him to have lived that long, you know, with this state, then cure be no day be that. So definitely I won't open my mouth and tell you to get a divorce, but you know you already heard what every other person is. Unless if you know you intend to born and you love your husband so much and you can but we both know, me and you know how the whole thing will end. You understand? For reproduction,
at least for pleasure.
For pleasure, you know. So you're missing for the two sides now, they miss it. They miss for production, they miss the pleasure. So and please we can do better. Moku stop to the marry based on lies. If you get any health issues like we don't talk, if you get any predicament,
you don't even born before.
You don't born before. If this person love you, this person will come through with you. You don't need to lie. Because if you lie, you will gas continue. Any marriage where they based on lie, I never see whether marriage survive. So we they appeal to you because enough of broken homes, enough of too many relationships you break. They marry for months. You hear say they don't pack their car, they say they no do again. Waiting cause they catch wife or wife catch husband. Enough of that. So we can do better. Please always open up and do your research like wetin Shola talk. Put your eye for ground. you know, do not get carried away with I love you, buy you gifts, you don't care about what he does for a living, you don't. Now for marriage now you find out say husband a kidnapper. You understand? Now for marriage now you find out say you can't say you don't know. It's most times
not an excuse. It's not an excuse. So on top of that, we believe we've said enough. Music will come to sign out house, and we would love to see you again.
Thank you guys.
So please
let's do it next week.
Let's do it next week. Bye.
Marry me, oh, I be gentleman, no take me shark.